Now, Hussein, there's a growing sense of cautious optimism that a ceasefire might actually happen, but Hamas has not fully endorsed a peace plan. What are some of the key sticking issues for the group?
Well, I think one of the big problems for them is that it's going to be hard for them to meet their major obligation, which is the release of all hostages, because they don't know where they all are. Some of them are being held by families, or they've been buried somewhere. At some point, they died, likely in Israeli airstrikes or in some other violent manner. There's a war going on. Lots of people have died, kind of here and there, and that has included Israeli hostages. So rounding them up is going to be very difficult. And then I think they're going to want clarification on who gets to decide when Israel withdraws from various areas, and who gets to decide who has accepted amnesty or not, and who gets to decide all these things, because otherwise, other than prisoner release, everything else is going to be left up to Israel's discretion. And I don't think that's going to be acceptable to them. Finally, I think they're going to push for clarification at the end of the document on Palestinian statehood in order to bring in Gulf countries and make it easier for Qatar and even Saudi Arabia, although, they're going to be less keen on bringing in the UAE, but the UAE will come in anyway. If they can get more clarity about the need for a Palestinian state in the long run. It's described here as an aspiration. That's the same as calling it a mirage or a pipe dream. That's not good enough. And I think even for Hamas, which is not about founding a Palestinian state, that's just a huge insult.
Now, despite these issues that you were just outlining, in your opinion, how likely is Hamas to go ahead and accept this deal?
Well, I think it has already given it what it's going to say for the immediate future, which is yes, but. And then the question is yes, but what? And if they push for renegotiation of key clauses, then I think it's going to be easier for Netanyahu and even Trump to say that wasn't that yes, but was just a thinly veiled no. But if they say yes, but we need clarification about the meaning and the mechanisms and who judges these things that Israel has to do, then I think they'll be on much stronger diplomatic footage to say, we need to know what it is we're agreeing to. This is very vague. We don't know what Israel is going to be required to do, in exchange for our own concessions that are very clear. And also, we want to know who judges whether we have fulfilled our end of the bargain or not. Is it going to be Israel, or is it going to be this body of board of peace headed by Trump and Blair? Who is it?
Hussein, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your insights. That's unfortunately all we have time for.